Your boys, this is why your cold email is dead. I've been getting sent a bunch of cold emails recently, and I've sort of made a collection of the few things that I've taken out of people's emails, and the reason why you're probably not actually email isn't as effective as you think it should be for you, right? So I'm going to get straight into it, and if you're doing any of this, I'd suggest you do the complete opposite, right? So the bad subject line is the main one, right? So your subject line has got to get them curious enough to click and want to open the email. Think of how I got you onto this video. Why your cold email is dead, right? Why did you click on this video? Because your cold email is dead, right? So think of something that will make them curious. You could not click this video because you're like, wait, yeah, how, help, right? How I've built that curiosity to be like, okay, I've hit the pain and I've hit the curiosity to be like, okay, wait, I need to click this and find out, right? So this does not making it clickbait. Too many people will run the report just so they open the email. This is not the way to go. This doesn't mean like just clickbait the hell out of them and be like, we heard that your sister is in hospital. Don't like clickbait the hell out of it. Build the because it still needs report. If they open it and it's nothing to do with that, then they're going to be a little bit like annoyed, little bit like, wait, just delete the whole thing straight away. If you came onto this video and it was like, why your cold email is dead, and I now was talking about like why your social media outreach is dead. It makes no sense. You're quite angry. You're like, wait, why have you made me click on this video? You're going to click off. You're probably going to dislike, leave me hate. Do not clickbait someone because it is not the way to go, right? And then what you need is context and curiosity. You need to understand their situations. What I love doing about this is like if you go onto the About Me section on people's websites, so you could find a little bit about them, is talking about what they've done. So it'll be like F name, how was Antarctica? And then the first line would be like, oh, I saw you in Antarctica, like how was it? I'm sure it was amazing, I've been there before, blah, 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 right? So just add in the context, because that is the context. They've been there, they're going to be like, wait, I've been there, let me go there, let me open the email. And you've mentioned their name, so it's directly addressing them. They're like, okay, maybe let's open it, right? So just, you need to think outside the box. You need to think of like ways that they're going to open it and maybe a pain point of them. So let's say you're like a SaaS model that's like Stripe or something. Why are your Stripe fees too high? Online. Like something like that, something to make them just open the email, and then from there you can offer your service as a response to this, right? So from here, you are just the robot. I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of you are sending the most robot emails I've ever seen, right? You don't actually read back over them. Have you ever read back over some of the emails? I'm going to read one today, right? My team and I have looked at company name and we can increase ad profitability in 30 days or money back, blah, 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 right? You just waffle. Has anyone actually like read this? Has anyone like really understood like, wait, maybe this isn't going to work, right? What are you offering? Like, I know you're offering ad profitability, right? I know you're gonna do some sort of ads. What's your what am I going to? We can increase. You could increase it by 1p, right? What are you actually gonna do? You're not telling me. Like, the curiosity of selling is stupid in an email. They need to know what you do. They need to know what they get. They're not going to reply like, oh, like, but what? Like, they were not going to reply like, oh, what sort of ad? They don't care. They're going to delete the email. You need to tell them, we do this, we do this. Like, would you be open for a call? That is how it works, okay? And then from here, we see you're not running ads right now, which you're trying to hit a paperwork. Wonderful, would love to do this. Please hire me. I'm Jamie and I work at this Path Media and practice so much. Donate so you'll get your money back. Awful guarantee. A lot of people are just offering money back. Okay, so what about the ad spend I've just spent? What about the time I've just wasted? That's not a real guarantee. That's not a guarantee that helps me, okay? Why is it not money back and we'll pay the ad spend to carry on until we reach the guarantee that we said, right? Something that will actually help them and give them no risk. Find the time that is free on the link, and then people just link and assume they're going to like sign on. Awful. Never link your calendar, right? You need a reply before you link. And also it just ruins deliverability problems. So don't link your calendar, okay? They do not care is vague and not to the point. It's also too long. People don't have time to rereading your emails. They may get hundreds every single day. If you can get them to click your email through your subject line, you have 5 seconds. Okay, you have 5 seconds to hook them, and maybe another 5 seconds to finish your email. Otherwise, they'll just get straight off of it. Everyone's so quick, everyone's so onto everything. You need to be onto it, right? So this is probably a better one. Hey Jamie, I can guarantee 15 pre-booked appointments in 30 days, or we'll hand you your money back and the money you spent on AdSense. If you're around for a quick chat sometime this week, I'd love to get on a call with you. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. You may have like a first line or something. This hits straight to the point. Not long, no bullshit, and they will probably book you in a call. They'll probably be like, hey, how'd you do this? Okay, because I said what I've guaranteed. I say there's no risk involved for them. So what is the problem? Like, why would they not reply back to me? Do they not want 15 prepaid? Do they not think is there no guarantee involved? No, they're going to reply back, how does this work? Like, I'd love to get on a call and speak to you. That's how you book more calls. That's how you sign more clients with cold email, right? You need to stop being a bot and copying everyone else's template and write something for yourself that is straight to the point. You're just bang, 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 done, okay? Number 3 is your call to actions. Adding a link in the call to action is not a call. It is awful. Don't do it. Just don't add your link absolutely anywhere until they ask for your link, okay? It ruins deliverability, and it's a bit spammy, and it's a bit weird to see a link, right? You need a clear call to action, showing your intentions and what you want to happen, and they should only be able to reply yes or no, right? So I would love to hear what you think of this. Are you around for a call in the next few days? Are you open to exploring how we can implement this system into company name? Would you mind if we run through this over a quick call? And then, so these are the sort of like call to actions that you need to have. Would you, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Not here's a link, book a call. Yes or no? Because then they may reply, I'm intrigued to see how this works. Yes, I would love to book in a call. You send the link. If you send the link, even if this is a thing and you send the link, they're probably not going to reply back to you because they don't like. You need to understand that people. You need to get in people's brains. You need to understand what people are thinking about when you're messaging them. If someone just said to you, I don't know, let's say you run an Instagram, I can get you 1,000 more followers, or otherwise guaranteed, but 1,000 in 30 days or whatever, money back guarantee, whatever. And they just put their link. They've assumed that, and people don't like people assuming and being quite rude about it. Like, oh yeah, you're going to book a call. You're going to book, here's a link. Here's just the link to book the call. People don't like that. You need to start putting yourself in their shoes and being like, wait, even this, no one likes that. That's body. No one think before you send. Okay, start thinking before you actually send. Right. So number 4 is no deliverability structure. Now this is a big one that caught me out right at the beginning of when I used to send cold emails. And you can't just get a domain, like start your email and then blast it in the first few days. You end up in spam and get your account banned. Before sending your campaign, there are a few things you have to do to make sure you do not end up in the spam folder, right? So you need burner domains to not mess up your main domain that will host your website, message your main email, like your main email, your main domain. Don't go near that. Get a different domain to do burner accounts, and then you can mass emails. Warm up for 14 days. I think Mailmeter does it for free, or Snov does it for free, I think. Lemlist, you can obviously pay for that as well. I think it does it for free anyway. But there's a bunch of warming websites for just completely free, where you can warm up your email, so it's a real email, it looks real, and do this for 14 days, right? Now, I would have multiple accounts going off on once. So like, let's say you buy a domain, you buy 5 emails, have them all getting warmed up so you don't end up in spam even when you need that email, or you don't have to wait 14 days. I remember we had to wait so long to start our email campaigns again because we just had to warm up our emails. You need your DMARC and DKIM records. Very simple, just look it up on the internet. SPF and MX records again. Look up on the internet. Avoid links because this will ruin your deliverability. And then run your email through Meteor spam check, right? There's a Meteor mail spam check where you can put your email in and it will tell you what will come up as like spam, selly, and will potentially not get you through, right? There's words that will not get you. It's weird. Email's weird, but there's words that will potentially block your email and not put you in the right section. Sometimes it's like money, links, certain words will just completely ruin your deliverability. So make sure to watch out for that and just put it in there every single time. Okay. So number 5 is the main one, is the no volume problem. How many emails are you sending a day? Maybe 20, 10 this day. There is no structure and consistent volume. Are you consistently hitting the same number every day? If you're not, you don't have a structure in place. Like I said last video, you need a system. You need systems. That's all SMA is. If you don't have a system to send this much outreach, to service deliver like this, to do this, you don't have a business. Businesses are just systems, right? Emails are the easiest outreach methods to scale to hundreds every single day. So easy. So make sure you do it. I'll hire a team behind you to get leads, write emails, and email software to send them, and scale your volume, right? You can get mass emails, right? In your niche for like not that much money. You have to sort of invest in it, because if you're so confident in what you do and what you're looking at, maybe at the start send 10, 20, like practicing your copy and shit, like getting this perfect. But then after that, up it to 100. Start spending money, because let's say you get a reply every 100 emails. All right, quite bad. But let's say you just do get a reply, like a call booked every 100. Why would you not get 1,000 and book 10 calls, right? So it's just that quickness and that scalability that the email that I love about it, and why I love email so much. Cold emails are probably one of the best and one of the most exciting that I find, because I don't know, once you get sort of a hang of it, you can go different places with your cold email. So start implementing that into your business. Sorry, I don't have a script for you, but obviously scripts and templates are not where you want to be. No script will ever save you. No cold email perfect script will ever save you. You need to think for yourself. You need to start doing it for yourself, and start actually running a business. That's what SMA is. And yeah, so if you want to connect with like-minded people, link to a Discord below. You can send your cold email there, and we can sort of review it, rate it. But yeah, that's it for today. We're all on this together, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.